Do you need $1 million to begin cinematography? A red camera? A Hollywood setup? Well, by the end of this video, you'll get to know the exact essentials you need to begin cinematography. My name is Jessie Icon, but they call me the soft-spoken Jessie until they know me well. And they start calling me Jessie the Icon, au kipende can just call me Icon. Majina zote ni zangu. It's about you to choose which perfectly suits you. Yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel and yet another episode of Frames of Icon. Can you imagine to go episode 4? Yeah, episode 4. Wow. Episode 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Yeah, man, it's progress and it needs consistency. Though consistency at times inakuwa tricky juu ya job, but we keep doing it. We keep pushing regardless. Welcome to my returning subscribers, to my new subscribers. Welcome so much. Feel at home. Yeah, man. Continue engaging in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. You'll be doing great to this YouTube and you'll be supporting my journey. This is where you get to know about my life, my cinematography life to be precise. You get to know, you get the real vibes, the real talk, the real energy. And tunasonga, man. We just need to keep motivating ourselves. We just need that drive. And so to be brief and to get directly into in our today's topic about what you really need, basically the budget to begin cinematography. Ni swali nimekuwa nikiulizwa na wasee wengi. Your Icon, how much did you invest in your craft? Ulianza na how much is your camera? How much is this? How much do I need? Nahitaji pesa ngapi? And at times inakuanga tricky kujibu swali. Yes, utaambia msee you need this amount, you need this, but you never get the time to answer it correctly ama profoundly vile unafaa kuexplain ya msee ndo get. Cause to answer you all, my subscribers, my fans, maybe msee mwenye ashiniuliza, I got to answer you halfway. Stay tuned and you'll get to know about everything you need. So I'll say this. All you need to begin cinematography is your passion. Sijui kama tumalize hii video hapa. I've just answered you all. I've answered you. Cause passion is the greatest investment you can make in your craft. It's the greatest investment you can make in anything you do. Cause passion is what keeps you going. When you're broke, when you're tired, passion is the thing. And I'll show you how it works. Before the end of this utakuwa umesha get. Najua sasa yuko zile za wewe icon toka hapa na sasa umeanza kwa wale motivational speakers. You know about the motivational speakers when walikuwa nakuja shule. Nikwambia for me, I began my hotel. Na walikuwa naongea Kizungu ama ni Kiswahili. So mimi nilianza kazi yangu ya hoteli. I began with only one chapati and one bean of maharagwe. Bro, man, you kidding? Unatuona kama nini kwani? Like, okay, yeah. So I'm not here to give you those fake motivational speeches. I'm here to tell you about the reality. Because ask around, ask anyone, like, what do you need? Investment, like investing in your craft, investing in your job, investing in anything that you're doing, you just need your passion. Passion motivates you, passion drives you, passion carries you. Even at the moments that you are low, at the moments that you are up, passion is what keeps you going. I'll maybe give you a short example of me, what I did, how I've seen passion work, carry me during my loss, during my generally in my cinematography journey. So there is this incident. I think nimeshare previously for one of my videos. I think the second or third episode about I was supposed to go to an event. It was during my first days in the job, and fortunately, I not say unfortunately, fortunately, because it worked in my benefit, I got 2 bookings. Booking moja ilikuwa event ya wedding, the other one was ilikuwa ni burial. And the 2 events were in 2 very different locations. One in Machakos County, the other one in Makueni. And so it happened, like, yes, I'm starting. Sina gear, like I don't have any camera, I don't have anything. Sina shit, sina camera, sina what, like you just there. People just know like you exist, and definitely not everyone knows about that you exist. But a few know that you providing such services, so they reaching out. Sina camera, sina anyone, sijajuana na watu kwa field. But I remembered, like, Jesse, honestly, how kuanza ndio like una reject deals ama unaambia client, I don't have this, I'll not be able to. How will you progress? How will you make that step? So I told myself, whatever I have at the moment is my passion. Whatever I have now is my drive. And honestly, I used it in my favor. Because I remember have kutafuta say like, remember these are 2 events. You don't have a crew, you don't have gears, you have nothing. I remember even the laptop I was using ilikuwa some, I'll not call it useless because ilinifikisha kwenye ilinifikisha, but ainge hold. Nikikumbuka like unajua ukichukua event ya client, you really need to be aware of the tools utatumia, especially in editing. Usichukue kazi umalize event and then umesha kuja hauna software, hauna machine. So I was like, like what do I do like now? Nikijifix alafu. But then I remember like the passion was great than anything, cause nilianza hii kitu with passion. Like I knew I just saw where I wanted to be, and I was like, no matter what, I must get there. Regardless of the challenges, regardless of what I don't have, man, I don't care. I just have to go. So nilitafuta wase, and I was able to get enough crew to go to Machakos and Makueni. Nili manage to hire cameras za kuenda event, and was like, okay, it seemed to be hard, but I managed it. And so what really helped me during this time, it was my passion. I had nothing else. My passion and confidence. Forgot to say about confidence. Confidence is the only key that you can use to prove yourself to your client mwenye hajaona job yako. You can use confidence to your own benefit, ama you can use confidence ikuharibu. Kuna msee na sijui naitanga waje, I'm not getting the right word, but kuna msee anakuanga overconfident inaharibu. They call it kiburi, but you can use confidence to build you. Confidence in that, like, you're so confident to a client. Honestly, like, a client, especially the second client wa Burial, like, alikuwa anajua so well, mniga hana kamera, mniga hana shit, ni mse ananijua. So she was so aware, like, I had nothing. But the fact that she called me, the fact that she reached out and was like, yo, can you cover this event, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I have a budget, blah, blah, blah. And I told her, yeah, let me call you in a few, let me get back in a few. So it was about me to figure out how I manage all this, how I do all this. And actually, yeah, I did it, and I was so proud of myself. And told myself, yeah, kama unaweza fanya hii icon na hauna camera, hauna nini, hauna gear, you just have someone who believes in you. It just calls for someone, just one person to believe in you, and you'll make progress. You just need your passion, you just need your confidence. And that's how confidence ilinisaidia during this time. Yeah, and there are so many incidences. That's not the only case. Kuna mingi, like a lot during other times. You have to prove yourself that you can do it. You have to call clients, and not like, you have to use confidence and passion to build you. At times you have to go to such events zenye you have to spend a night, you have to travel, you have to some jobs unaziangalianga and then you're like, what? Will I make it? Imagine the only thing that will drive you to answer your question that will I make it, it's your passion. It's your passion. But I'm not trying to say that budget doesn't work. Honestly, you need money. Like, you need money. Unahitaji pesa. Si eti passion itakupeleka ukanunue Sony. Si passion itakupeleka ukanunue Canon. Bro, you need money. But even with a good budget, even with good money, without passion, me, I'll not lie. Because passion is what makes you wake up early to get that golden hour shot. It's what makes you wake up early to keep creating. It's what makes you sleep late learning about editing. Passion is what keeps you going. It's the fuel you need. Like, without passion. Okay, yeah, I've seen great people. Honestly, I have friends. I know I have so many friends when you are in the journey, and for them it's not about passion. It's not about passion. For them it's about the money. And it's allowed, it's well. We don't criticize anyone, because whatever works for me may not work for you, and whatever will work for you may not work in my favor. So like life hainanga blueprint. Life doesn't have a manual. It's about you to play with life. Play your cards right. So we angalia tu possibility years, and like, you don't just play safe. So mimi niko na beshte wenye like mse si passion, ananiambia tu kweli, mimi kama tu si pesa, I could not be doing this shit. Friends who like okay, let me say this at this point. We all come from different backgrounds. Like, our backgrounds are totally different. You know, like, kuna person A mwenye ametoka kwa family background yenye, like, my parents can provide anything I need. My parents, it's just one phone call away and they, Buddha, like, nahitaji camera, nahitaji kuanza busy nini. Nahitaji hizi gears. Lini? Sawa basi. It's just some checks, some withdraw, and kijana ako sorted, dem ako sorted. But kuna mimi na wewe. Okay, sijasema wewe umesota ama kwani hakuna pesa. Lakini tuambiane tu kweli, kunayo. Tuambiane tu kweli. Ni wewe ndio unatafuta. Ni wewe. Personally for me, like I have to make my future bright by me. Like I have to make it happen. Cause I'll not lie, like about like coming from a wealthy family, coming from like ni kwenye tu like mzazi ameprovide what he or she can at the time. So like huwezi enda hapo na mapresha zako, mama mimi wengine wanabaiwa kamera sijui nini hata kamera, unajua hakuna, unapeleka kichwa wapi, unajua tu hakuna. So it's about you to make it happen, make it count for you. So what I'm trying to say, like usifananishe jani yako na msee. Don't compare yourself with anyone. Kuna msee like akona gears, kuna msee akona everything. You'll meet a person with a drone in the journey as you try to begin, and itaanza kukupa pressure. Utapata msee akona kamera 2 already, utapata msee akona studio, utapata msee akona just the best setup. You know that ideal setup you have in mind as a cinematographer. You have that picture in mind. Kuna msee akona hizo vitu zote zinawatamani, then you take yourself there, unaanza kujipa pressure. Is it really necessary? Is it really necessary? For me, I don't advocate for like pressure, peer pressure. Like okay, kuna peer pressure mzuri ile ya like I may make it. Hata mimi nita make it. Kama msema make it, man, it's possible. That's good envy, that's good pressure. But kuna ile ya what? Huni Kinuthia juzi alikuwa anaendesha nduthi. Sasa akona Sony Alpha 7. What? Mimi na time lazima no matter what. Unacheki hiyo pressure. Kinuthia alibaiwa bike kwanza ajibambe after shule wakiplan kuchukua hizo equipments. Leo unafikiria Kinuthia alipata doo kwa nini? Kwa kuendesha nduthi unaanza kujipa pressure. No, like take it easy, bro. Like take it easy. You just need your passion. Unahitaji pressure. Pia pressure isikuingie. Pia pressure kitu inaweza kufanyia ni kukumaliza. Nothing else itakufanyia. Pressure itakumaliza. Itakufanya ufeel you like ni kama you are the lowest person. Ukianza kujicompare, to the moment umeanza kujicompare na wasee na life ya mtu ama journey ya mtu, you're not heading in the right direction. Sababu you just know like our destinies can never be the same. My life is mine to live. Your life is yours to live. God brought you to this world with a purpose, and your purpose, trust you me, is not the same as mine. And my purpose in this life is not the same as yours. So like usijipe pressure. Don't pressure yourself. Like we are all different and we are all differently capacitated. Like capability yangu is not your capability. My strength might be your weakness. Your weakness might be my strength. You know, like you just need to know about what really makes you, what's really your strength, and work on them. What's really your weakness, work on it. Usijipe pressure. Akiamani. Kama kuna kitu ninaweza omba msee, kama kuna kitu naambianga like mtu tukiongea, like usijipe pressure. Life will happen. And the moment you start going step by step, imagine like there is nothing so sweet like waking up and seeing a progress. Even if it's a step, even if it's a small step. You know those small wins at times tunaziona kama kitu kidogo, but that's all you need. That's all you need. A small step every day. A small baby step. You don't even need to kupiga 10 kilometers. Kupiga 10 milestones. You just need those. Hata kama ni moja basi. Just start with one. Start with one baby step. Usijipe pressure mtu yangu. Like, pressure itakufanya kitu mbaya. Pressure. So I was saying like we all come from different backgrounds. Kuna person A mwenye atabaiwa gears na the family, get all the support. Let me just all the support they need from the family. And then kuna person B mwenye, bro, it's me to save me. And najua most of us tuna like for that category. It's you to save you. The moment you realize that, you will work, you'll play your cards right, because you know like when you miss one, it's either you go back to the drawing board or life starts going a mess. And everyone just wishes like life is on the 250. So I'll say like tujipush. Keep going. Use your passion as your fuel. It's the only fire that is burning inside, and it's the only thing that can keep you going. But we can talk about passion, we can talk about all these things. But yes, you need to get started. You need to get started. What do you need to get started? Okay, kuna beginner definitely. Kuna mse ni beginner. And then kuna this other guy mwenye ako intermediate level. Ako na some cash. Ako na ka budget. And then kuna the other guy mwenye ako na growth budget. Ako na some good amount. So to begin with, what you can use as a beginner, like uko fresh in the field, you're fresh in the career, and you need something to build your craft. You really like unahitaji tu kuanza, because remember like starting is the only reward you can give yourself. You can always reward yourself with starting. Yani kama tu uko na idea, kama uko na something it's in you and you feel like it's really burning, the only thing you can do to yourself is starting. And when? Now, not si kesho, bro, like not tomorrow, it's today, it's now. Because hakuna kitu kwa mbaya kama ile guilt inakukulanga at the moment you don't begin. Personally, I've experienced such so many times. The guilt of not starting. Because a time will come, maybe 2 months later, 6 months later, a year later, and then you'll be like, Kai, imagine ningeanza last year, say ningekuwa. Imagine ningeanza, you see like, kitu itakuwa tu na, every time you're like, what, I wish I started. And wishes, you know, like, wishes can never build anything. You're just wishing every now and then, you know, like, why can't you start instead of wishing? Why can't you make that step and just begin? Everything else will align itself the moment you answer. Everything else will align. Trust you me. Kuna mtu aliniambia, you can never get quality without quantity. And you can't expect abundance. Is it? You can't expect growth without you beginning or without you starting. Because how do you expect to grow? How do you expect a seed to bring out harvests? To bring out produce without you planting the seed? You can't, like, you'll be just working in theories and it will never work out, because kenye unapanda, nitaanza kusema kama wahubiri, kenye unapanda ndio unavuna. Whatever you plant is whatever you harvest. You cannot plant a mango seed and expect to get oranges, like you just have to be realistic with your dream. If for real, like it's something that is really burning and you really need to begin it, you just have to begin. You have to keep doing it no matter what. So you can't expect to grow bila kuanza. You just have to start so that you can progress. And I took it as my word and I kept it. And you can still do such and see what will happen in your life. And I was talking about the beginning with your passion. Definitely with you starting, you've planted a seed. That seed is you beginning. That seed is you starting whatever you want. You plant that seed already. What will work as your fertilizer? What will work as a boost for you? Your passion, definitely. You've planted the seed. You've begun it. You just need your passion. That it's the only thing in it that could drive it. It will keep you going. It will keep you pushing beyond limits. Sikupei tu like me si advise mtu. Me I don't. I'm not an advisor. I'm just maybe telling someone whatever worked for me. But remember, I said like whatever has worked for me might not as well work for you. But at times like unapatanga vitu zina revolve around the same, I'll call it what? The same, let me say, for lack of a better word, the same analysis. Like zina revolve kwa the same like huyu alifanya hivi, but at the end of it utapata like kuna kitu common walifanya. So maybe you can use that common thing that might be common in my story and will be common in your story. You can use it to build your empire. And I'll say this. Kuna beginner. Yes, forget about the three people. Kuna beginner, kuna msee akona anataka kugrow, akona some budget, and then kuna msee akona do. So what I'll tell the beginner now. Kenya naweza ambia beginner. Yes, unataka kuanza. Tuachane na yes, in as much as you need this passion, in as much as passion will drive you, you have to begin. So what do you need? What do you really need to begin? One, you need a good smartphone with a good camera. That is if totally hauna access ya camera, like hauna access ya camera. You just need a good smartphone with a good camera, with a good quality camera. You just need good natural lighting. You just need, what else? What else could a beginner use? Basically, yeah, like hauhitaji for a beginner, hauhitaji hizo vitu kubwa zinakupea pressure. For me, at some point, I'll not lie, nikianza nilikuwa na pressure kidogo. Si ile pressure ya kuharibu, ile pressure ya yo lazima no. Nilikuwa na ile pressure yani. Let me say like I really thought everything will add up immediately. Like I really wished to build everything within a short duration, but I came to realize it is not possible. Not that I don't like to use the word it's not possible. It's possible, but it will take time. You just interact with established business person atakwambia it takes time. It takes time to build. It takes time. I'll tell you for a fact, for free, like it takes time. So for me, like I was like, yes, najua take time, but I really need to, nataka kubuild kitu, nataka kuifanya. I didn't know like it takes time to build. So the moment I understood that, I started taking step by step. I started taking life just as it comes. Nilianza kuwa na pressure mingi, and so far so good. I'm at a place that I'm happy. Sitasema I'm satisfied, but I say I'm happy and grateful. Someone ever told me, my mentor aliniambia, never say that you are satisfied, because yes, like haimaanishi ufurahi your the place uko, but satisfaction comes with this habit of, ni kama una feel, let me say it comes with complacence. Like una feel ni kama umemake it, unaanza kurelax. Never get satisfied, but just be happy and grateful of your journey and whatever you are building and wherever place you are at the moment. But never usikuwa too complacent, like usikuwe comfortable na place uko. Do what feels uncomfortable at the moment. And so just avoid your pressure. You're a beginner, definitely hauna dondo, maana unaitwa beginner. Avoid pressure ya studio, avoid pressure ya kukuwa na that, so ni kukuwa na that. Avoid. Itakurahisishia mambo. Kwa nini? Utafeel with whatever you have, uko grateful, so long as you have the bigger picture in mind, so long as your idea is to grow, so long as you have the mindset right, you'll grow. Like, you'll grow. So avoid pressure. Usiangalie vitu za wasee utamani. Yes, admire people's journey, but don't feel like, don't see yourself some type of way, like ni kama uko down, ni kama you're not destined for this. No, like that's your journey. Take it as your journey. That's his journey. It's not your journey. Like, just live your life. So beginner, you just need a good camera too. Simu iko na camera fiti, just create your moments, just create our memories, just create. Even if see job your client, just create. You just need some good natural lighting. You just need maybe an affordable tripod, because tripod definitely in a increase quality ya footages zako. Why? Because they are stable. Stabilized images or stabilized footages have an impact. You can tell even the difference between some shaky footages. Same msee ameshoot something and it's so shaky. Hata unaonanga TikTok, unaona msee una watch content fulani and then unaenda kwa comments, same especially during this maandamano shit, nenda unapata msee ugu mwenye alikuwa na simu si angetulia. Why? Like, it's disturbing you. The footage is not stabilized, cause ndio maana una feel hii content ina bore. But enda upate msee mwenye ana shoot hizo live demonstrations na tripod yake safi anashikilia, utapata hiyo live iko na so many viewers, iko na so many likes, because people are liking the content, because the images are stabilized. You are not struggling to focus, you're not struggling to there is just a thing with unstabilized footages. Ina distract even the mind. Like, una feel ni kama una shake with the like, yeah. So invest in a affordable. You're a beginner, so utafuta affordable tripod. Ziko hata za 35, 25. A smartphone uko nayo definitely. Even if it's not a good one, you can borrow from a friend. Unataka kushoot content, serious content, and then natural lighting will serve you like during this time. So that's a beginner. Ule ni msee jani yake tu iko hivyo, ndo anataka kuanza kwa na passion, but hana hizo vitu. You just need your passion, you just need your camera, your smartphone camera, you just need a tripod, you need natural lighting. Usianze kujipea stress ya what? Nitangwa 3-point lighting. Sijui ndatoa wapi key light, sijui ndatoa wapi hair light. Bro, take it easy. take it easy on you, like, you know. So umse ameanza jani, ameanza kukua grateful na kwenye yako, ndo anakuja kwa the second stage. The second stage, umse akona income, akona kasa budget, ameanza kuget deals na clients one to akona ka budget, ka small budget, and a small budget, kama wewe ni msee yako kwa jani, a small budget for us, for you, for anyone, it might seem like a small budget as it sounds, but for a cinematographer and understand what a small budget means. Cause let me talk of the of the gears you can purchase during this moment. You can get a good DSLR camera. That's just roughly, okay, the type of cameras. Kuna watu wengi wenye uniulizanga what type of cameras, some which cameras can you recommend as a beginner. Mostly I do tell people kuna 250D, that is Canon, and then kuna Canon M50. Yeah, for me, like mse yako entry level na anataka kubuild na anataka kuanza na kitu safi, I can recommend such. But still, kama una feel budget imeenda down and you really need to begin, kuna other DSLR entry level cameras zenye you need to upgrade fast as you can. So as much as like umeanza na hiyo camera, like, make a choice of upgrading as soon as possible. Kuna Canon 2000D, Canon 4000D. They are not bad cameras. With good lighting, with good lenses, you are good to go. But they are not the best. Yeah, so me, I always recommend 250D, M50, but budget inadetermine sasa. Roughly, a new 250D unaweza pata na a range of between 75, I mean not really 75, 80. The last time I checked ilikuwa in a range 87 to 92K hapo. That was a while ago. Yeah, 87 to 92K. That's the reason nimesema a small budget for a cinematographer might not be the same small budget for a normal, like, mtu wako tu kwa biashara ingine, because that's only camera peke yake for a small budget, you know. So hizi zingine hizo 2000D, 4000D, you can get them with as low as maybe between 40 to 50K uko na camera, a new one, but not so much. It will not serve you for long, because you know, as you grow, you really need to grow with the equipment. Usikuwe stuck, so long as nini unaona ina grow, jani yako ina grow ama your craft ina grow, make a point of upgrading. So you'll need a good DSLR camera, entry level. You'll need some lighting. You definitely need to upgrade on your lighting, maybe 1 or 2, kugrow tu pole pole. And then, yeah, what else? You still need to upgrade your editing softwares. I forgot to mention about that at the beginner level. A beginner still needs a good editing software. Even if ni free editing softwares, kuna CapCut, kuna nini hizo zenye watu husema, but sijui kama ndashikwa nikisema utumie cracked versions of softwares, because they are readily available not in the market, but you know, unajua kwenye unaweza zipata, unajua kwenye unaweza pata the cracked versions of Premiere Pro, of After Effects, of Photoshop. Kuna wase wanaziuza, hata ukienda tu kwa simu huwezi kosa the correct versions of softwares. So as a beginner you still need good editing software. Still umse ana grow anahitaji ku upgrade his or her editing software. Usistick, so long as umeona editing software yenye unatumia na kuserve vizuri, it's well, you can stick with it, but you'll also need to explore more as you grow to uweze kujua like how does this software work, or is it different from this, why do some people recommend this software instead of this. Yeah, like it's a journey of growth, it's a journey of learning. And then yeah, umeshaanza kupata tudo, umesave, umeinvest. Umse watatu wako na growth income, what we call growth income. Mse ame-save, ame-invest, ame-reinvest. What you definitely need in this during this time is for you to upgrade slightly in your craft. Mi sipendi kuambia mtu ukipata do, ulikuwa na kamera yako ya kwanza and then ukipata do sahi nunua kamera ya pili. Well, it depends with you, but mi napenda kuambia mtu kama ni mtu 30 sasa ameniuliza ni more advice what anaweza fanya. Mi napenda tu kuambia mtu like upgrade on your lens. You can get a good lens, either a prime lens that is 50mm. You can also maybe upgrade on your zoom lens, but unafaa maybe unaweza anza na prime lens, it's a good lens, and then a zoom lens maybe 70 to 200mm. Yeah, and still after umeweza kubuy good lenses, you need now to upgrade broadly on your lighting part. Don't pressure, take a step by step. Nunua vitu pole pole. Hakuna siku utakuwa kwa hii journey ya cinematography ama videography ama anything that is dealing with cameras and you're like, yo, I've made it, I've bought everything I needed. Imagine like hii ni field ingine inakuanga so crazy, cause everything is evolving every day. Today utakuwa na what is the best Canon that is in the market? Okay, well, kuna Canon zenye ni high end. So sema ufike a point umepurchase a very high end Canon. Okay, watu wa Nikon, you'll forgive me. Me, I'm not a Nikon person at the moment. Maybe in future I'll upgrade kwa Nikon. Not really upgrading. Unasema nini wewe? Canon ni kali. Like maybe in future nitafeel ni shift kwa Nikon, but for now I'm a Canon person, so like I don't know much about Nikon. Sitakuwa in a position to advise on the to tell you the best Nikon cameras to buy. You can just do your research, but do something that is budget friendly to you. So say at some point ufike pale umebuy ile kamera umekuwa ukiwish for a long time. Imagine kesho utaamka upate Sony wamelaunch kamera nyingine. It's crazy. Utapata kuna mtu ashainunua na utaget pressure ya kutaka ku upgrade. You know, like it's a field yenye. Okay, it's fun. It's honestly fun to be in this field sababu you'll never get there. You'll never get there at any day to say, why at least? Every day, like everything is upgrading. And so still you need to upgrade the system. In as much as the system is growing, you need to upgrade, trust me. Hawezi taka kukuole ule mse like watu wame-upgrade wako na Canon G-Watt 90D, Canon 80D, wako na Sony Alpha 7, you know, like the Alpha series. And then anapotu hapo. Nini sitishiki mimi ninabaki na msimamo thabiti. No, bro, ati uko tu hapo na Canon 2000D yako. I respect, but you need to upgrade. You need to upgrade in as much as you must upgrade. Kuna msee watatu sasa lazima unini uangalie vile uta upgrade vitu zako. I always do my research, and I saw somewhere that as a cinematographer or as someone in this field, you should work on upgrading your equipment, some of your gears, maybe every 1 year, at most 2 years. That is kama finances hazini sana, but if you are mambo inasonga vizuri, try to upgrade in every 1 year. Maybe ulikuwa na last year you had this type of camera, upgrade. Ulikuwa na hii lens, upgrade. Okay, kuna zile lenses ni constant. Huwezi niambia uta upgrade uache kutumia prime kabisa, like totally uniambie utaitumia zoom, no. Like, but upgrade on newer versions. You know, like you need to upgrade. Take these incidents, you're going to an event. Okay, jeke kwa shoes za client. Me as a client, honestly, kuna msee in as much as ananiambia atani-offer a good price, atani-offer quality service, and the product will be high end. Kuna vile sitaamini nikiangalia whatever you're using. Like your gears need to be presentable. Still take good care of your gears. Like usiache tu like gear anywhere anyhowly without proper let me say proper care. Like you need to handle your gear with respect. You need to handle your gear with ibibe tu kama mtoi. That's the reason you hear most of the cinematographers, some wase kwa ijani wanaita kamera yao my baby, because like you need to carry it as your baby. It's your baby. It's something so delicate, something small yet so expensive and delicate, you know. Like, so I was talking about this client umse, like what you do uko na umse anaoffer kupe such a service, but when you look at the camera, when you look at the speed light, when you look at the bro, should be presentable. Mimi kama client kuna vitu siwezi kubali, hata kama unanipea service inakaa aje. I really need to be sure, like sitaki utoke hapo and then nitakuwa na zile doubts za siko sure kama umse hata hiyo footage hata itafika, siko sure kama hizo cards zitasoma, siko sure kama umse ataleta kazi. No, you just need to be confident. You just need to like ujeke ile position ya a client anakuona and then ako sure to like you know what, I know your work, I see your work, I see what you're doing, I see how presentable you are, and you just deliver my work when it is ready. All that is what a client needs. But the moment umeanza kuweka client zile doubts zao, kwanza uko field and then camera imezima, what? I'll talk about that one day. Trust you me, mnikumbusha about that. I'll talk about that one day. Umeenda field and then camera imezima, umeenda field, uko field, batteries zimefail, uko field ndio hizo lights zinaanguka huko. Hata client akiwa kwa jukwaa atakuwa zile za what? Okay. What? Okay. You just need to buy that confidence. You just need to buy your client with your presentation. Like, client atakuwa too satisfied hata before. And that's how you'll get referrals. That's how you'll get the recommendation to work with other people. Yeah, you just need to upgrade. Upgrade, my friend. But usikuwe na pressure. Take it easy. Take it easy. So, tumeongea about our say wote. Take it easy in journey, usikuwe na pressure. we wanna be realistic, like just tujeke tu kwa situation ya everyone, and most especially the beginner. Kuna yule beginner hata maybe hana the good quality camera, the smartphone I mean, hana totally, hauna access. Usijipe stress, you can always begin. Kwanza nayo isikustopishe hata kama utaanza na nini, you just begin. So I just wanna give out some maybe practical tips zenye mse anaweza tumia. Practical, tusitumie sana theory, seme oh you need to do this, you need to have passion. Practically now, kama wewe ni mse like hauna totally access ya good smartphone ama good quality smartphone, imagine kuna wase wako around wewe wako na cameras who are willing to hire out. There are people out here who do hire. There's someone out here who you can hire ama you can borrow. So like start. Anza kuhire kumse. Anza ku borrow from this person. But I don't always recommend to borrow a gear from anyone with my own personal reasons. My reasons might not be valid to you, but for me, I always say money is always tied with some value and respect. You can do your own research. Money is always tied with some value and respect. And the moment you come to me empty-handed, that's how I'll carry you. That's definitely how I'll carry you. But the moment you come to me with your icon, man, niko na gig, hii event iko hivi na hivi, budget haifiki, but I really need to kupiga hii deal. I have this amount. Najua huo, like you don't hire out your camera this amount, but just hire it like to me with that amount. Next gig tutajua itakuwaje. Ama maybe you have the full amount. I'll not lie. Before God and before anyone mwenye nishaiomba camera, like nishai hire, I've never borrowed a camera, but I do hire. Ama I did hire times back. Sijaenda kwa msee niko zile za yo like niaje, si unipigishe like nini, umecheki like nipe nifanye nini na nini, niko na event, si unipe kamera yako, una get. Kuna vile inasound ni kama pia mimi una disrespect. Kwa nini? Imagine I bought this gear with my own money. I invested so much in it, and mbona sasa like you coming to me like empty-handed? Inafaa kuni generate income. You know, like sijui kama una get what I'm trying to say. Cause the moment umeanza kukuomse, not unless yes you might be having friends wenye mpo hivi, like friends wenye uko sure bro haizi kanyima kamera, and with reasons zenye which are well known to both of you, haizi kunyima. It's well you can borrow, but for me I don't advocate for to borrow gears. I advocate for hiring. Kwa nini? Kuborrow gear na come out na so many repercussions. Hujui utaenda field and nini ita happen. You know, mostly with hiring kuna signed documents. It protects you and it protects mwenye umehire gear kwake. But with just giving out kuomba, ni kama kuomba nini? Like I don't like, not that mtu asianze pahali, but hata ukianza pahali wanasemanga pesa utafuta na pesa. Honestly, and it's true. Like uwezi tafuta pesa bila pesa. in as much as hauna kitu. Swahili alisema mkono mtupu haurambwi. Jamani. So you will not expect to get the best with your empty hands. You just need some cash. And maybe you could get in the industry utaweza kuget the good reason of hiring and not borrowing your a gear from a friend, a colleague. The other thing I'll tell a person who is beginning is start small. Start small. Usikuwe na pressure. Don't have the pressure in your mind that you really need to make everything add up now. It will not. Unless umetoka kwa familia tumesema. Like you'll need to take it easy on you and build. Building does not take one day. Hata watu wa mjengo hawaekangi foundation na wanamalizia kujenga hiyo siku. It takes time. It takes time to build, and especially if you are building something legit, something, like it must take time. So take time. Start small. The fact that the good thing is that you have started. And I've said that's the biggest reward you can give to yourself. Actually, ukianza, like the moment umeanza, jipigie makofi because you made the best decision ever. So like just start and start small. Usikuwe na pressure. And huo ni beginner mwenye hana anything, like ako tu na the energy, ako na the passion to build, The other thing I tell that person ni collaborate with friends, collaborate with colleagues in the field, in the industry. Because colleagues hukujenga big time. Colleagues hukujenga big time sababu at times utapata hauna enough gears. Maybe kuna kamera moja and you need to, ama it's an event yenye inahitaji 2 or more people. Imagine like ukiwa na the correct ama the right people you've collaborated ama with the good kind of friends, itakuwa so easy sababu you just make a call because your friend ama the colleague mwenye una collaborate na, it's not a must you partner with someone. Collaboration can be like, inaweza kuwa ni msee mnaendanga gigs na yeye, but maybe you're presenting yourself as your own brand, but deep down unajua huu ni msee wako mwenye tunaendanga field na yeye. It will save you at your loss sababu during my low it cannot be, like my low cannot be your low season, and during your low season this nigga will call you akwambia yo niko na hii gig inaweza tokea, and during your highs still maybe anaweza kuwa kwa low, and then like hiyo kujengana. So like you will be sure utapata gigs, you'll be sure of getting equipments even if mnakubaliana you must hire, ama it's give me I give you during like the time you need. Kuna watu wakivo ama unapata collaborate na msee and then mnagawana what you need to buy. Maybe you invest on lights, invest on cameras, invest on this, like kinda ka partnership kidogo, but in real sense it's not a partnership, it's just you guys putting your efforts together, bringing all your resources together and building an empire, because you can never build an empire alone. You need support system, you need a good team, you need collaborations, like not msanii aweze kugrow lazima have kupiga collab na wasanii wakubwa, aweze kupiga collab na like to make sense. But on that note, still be sure on the kind of friends you're choosing for yourself. Friends can build you, and still friends can mess you big time. You're aware of that. Like wabishte tu ni wale watu wanaweza kujenga na still mabeshte ni wale watu wanaweza kubomoa within a second. Hata si siku moja wanaweza kubomoa within a second. So it's about you to know like what is good for me, what is the right choice I should make. Like you be sure the kind of friends you're making, sababu imagine this will be the people you will be working with maybe in your entire life, because you go in this craft, you go in this journey. So those are your close people. And the Bible says like show me your friends and I'll tell you nasemangaje imepotea jambo imepotea. Show me your friends and I'll tell you maybe the type that after your boss ndayeka and I'll tell you who you are. Kwa nini? Sababu friends can influence you, friends can build you. Your circle can determine about your progress. Like usikae tu na watu wa kubuild, usikae na watu wa kupay pressure kugrow, usikae na watu tu wako tu men lazima like wanaishi tu juu watu wanaishi. Like surround your people with people, surround yourself with people who can build you. Not even can build you, are building you. Support yourself with people, with like-minded people. Usikuwe wewe ni cinematographer ama wewe ni photographer. Okay, kuna friends, you can't avoid friendship with anyone, but acha your circle ikuwe ni wale wasi like wana build, wale wasi mko like-minded, wasi mko na the same drive, wasi mko na the same motive, cause you see the bigger picture in the same direction. So you will not tell me like you're a cinematographer and the greatest percentage the greater percentage of the people you have as your friends ni what can I say? Let me say mechanics. Not that na try to spoil the name of mechanics, but you're trying to get whatever I'm saying. Like surround yourself with people mko like-minded, wase mko kwa the same journey. Sasa utaenda kutengeneza nini magari huko spare parts. Spare parts zako ni smiles za watu. Interact na watu wana like get the idea and connect yourself with people who will build you or have the potential of building you. Still in these collaborations, collaborate with people when you know wako na potential ya growth. Trust you me, I know wase wenye waliingia kwa this journey before me, wase wenye walianza hii kitu way before earlier years, many years ago before I even started. But that person still has the same camera nilimjua nayo. That person still hires cameras. That person still borrows cameras at times. You know, like collaborate with watu unaona msee kwa na potential ya growth. Sababu kuna wasi unaweza jiunganisha na then you're like what? Tutafika kwenye tunaenda bro. But kuna wasi unajiunganisha na then you start seeing yourself progressing, you start seeing like nyo nilikuwa nahitaji tu msee tunaweza sukumana kwa hii journey. But kuna msee like hana pressure, hata yake si pressure, like hataki kugrow. Msee tu ako na the same gear ever since. You know, unafaa grow na msee mwenye anataka kugrow. Kuna wasee hawapendi growth. Growth is hard. Growth is never easy. Growth is something yenye ina come with a lot. Growth is hard. And in as much as it's hard, you really need to get connected with people when you accept however hard it is, like embrace it, embrace growth, like have a growth mindset. When changes come, move. When upgrades come, upgrade. When new things come, like usikuwe stuck, just keep going with the trends. Hii ni ile journey, hii ni ile feel lazima move na trends mbele ziko. Usikubali kukuwa stuck, upgrade. So like you really need to look at your circle. Kama ni wase una collaborate nao, angalia huyu msee like journey yake imekuwa aje, mindset yake iko aje, does this person have a growth mindset ama bora tuende, you know, like kuna msee atakudrag tu nyuma. That's why I'm saying like surround yourself with people wenye watakupea growth. Surround yourself with people wenye watakuinfluence to grow, you know, like you know what is best for you. And friendship is totally a different kind of topic. So like you just know what is best for you and take it. Yeah, basically that's what I'd say. And just keep the guy funny. Passion is everything. Passion is the only lens that you cannot buy. I'll repeat that. It's the only lens that you cannot buy. Passion is what will sustain you even when you're broke, even when you're tired, even when the budget does not fit. Passion will always sustain you. Passion is what you need, like totally, honestly, like brutally honest. Passion is all you need. Because passion, you need to learn before you earn. You need to learn before you earn. You need first to learn so that you can take away that L from learn and remain with earn. Because without learning, you cannot earn. You can take away that L from learn and remain with earn. Because without learning, you cannot earn. You need to learn before you earn. You need to learn before you earn. You need first to learn so that you can take away that L from learn and remain with earn. Because without learning, you cannot earn. You really need to invest your time in your craft. You really need to invest your time in learning. You really need to take your time. If it calls for kujifungia indoors, if it calls for the late nights, if it calls for the early mornings, take it. The journey to success is never straight. Inakuanga so crooked. It's ever zigzag. Today you are high, tomorrow you are down. Today you are down, tomorrow you are somewhere like, you know, and that's growth, that's journey, that's success. Yeah, basically just begin, start small, and you'll start seeing your progress. So with all that said, we'll just close it at saying that all you need is passion. Even with those high budgets, even with those everything else that is needed to. Yes, you know, like at times, me naonanga say, yes, it's sawa to the way you say it. You'll hear someone say, what? Hii kamera yako iko na picha kali. Hii kamera yako inapiga picha kali. Ngalianga tu hivi mtu and then you're like, kamera basi piga picha. Kamera piga picha. Yani, bro, like si kamera imepiga picha, ni mimi nimepiga. Cause like, it's not your camera that makes the film, ama that makes the memories. It's you, that thing inside you, like that passion. Hiyo kitu ndio inapiga picha. Imagine, it's not about the camera. You can have the best cameras in the world. You can have the best cameras in the industry. You can have the best. But without that passion, without that zeal, without that hunger to make it, hatusemi like good cameras are not good. Definitely you'll need to upgrade and have them. And what will make you to upgrade? Definitely the passion, the growth. So like unaweza kuwa tu na kamera, unaweza pata tu msee hapo na kamera safi, kamera tu noma, but sasa napiga tu picha ya like what I wish tu nilikuwa na kamera, wallahi nitambua. But you don't need that. You need to make good use of what you have. You really need to make good use of what you have. Like the moment you study your camera, the moment you take time to study your camera, to study it inside out, you get to know like hii camera iko na potential ya kufanya vitu kubwa. Hata for now sihitaji hiyo kamera kubwa. Yes, you need it at some point, but for now like you really need to make good use of what you have, and that will determine your growth, that will determine your success. You know, like just keep going, keep moving, keep the fire burning, and you'll thank yourself later. You'll come to utakuja kujiambia hiyo yenyewe, like this is all I needed. Sikuhitaji hizo millions, sikuhitaji hizo red camera, sikuhitaji a Hollywood setup, sikuhitaji Sony Alpha Watt, you know, like you just needed what is inside you. You just needed your passion, you just needed your commitment, you just needed your confidence. You just needed to begin. Like anza. Nataka nifanye kama ile nini ya inaitwa altar call. The time first ako hapo, and then kama uko hapo na hujaokoka, unataka kuokoka leo, inua mkono. Naomba uinue mkono. Haya basi, jinsi mlivyo jongeeni kwenye madhabahu mweze you know, like you getting what I'm saying. So like kama uko hapo na hujaanza, wallahi anza tu man, just begin it now, begin it today, and you'll come to thank yourself later. Itakuwa zile za yo, I made it. It was hard, but I made it. So yeah, usijidowngrade, usijidownload, we anza man, usijicompare. Kitu tu ambayo unaweza fanya before uanze ni kujicompare. Yes, compare yourself to others for growth and for self-inspiration, but not to downgrade yourself, not to look yourself some type of way, you know, like demotivate. Be your self-motivation, and everything else will add up. Everything else will come to align, so long as you've started, you've taken the bold step of starting. Yeah, that's all I had for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment down below. Yeah, and I'll see you definitely on my next story. I'm not just a creative, but someone choosing to live life fully, one frame at a time. This is the Frames of Icon. Until our next story, stay real, stay raw, stay true, and keep seeing beauty in every day and in everything that you do.